Hey, Coach Abel here with Coach Weiss of the Abel Body Experts, and this is a Coach 'em Up, and it's basically a lecture to everybody out there. Coach and I share some private conversations about how some people just don't seem to understand what intensity is. For instance, they'll order a product or they'll order a program which we've done, which we know leaves us on the floor, and they'll write back and say something like, the program isn't hard enough, I need to add to it, what else can I do? And when we do the program, it's taking us 60 to 80 minutes, and yet for some reason these people think they can add more to it. So obviously they don't understand that intensity is something you bring to the program. It's not something the program brings to you. There needs to be a meshing of the two, and that's what we call, when you work anywhere from optimum to maximum work capacity, then it's not the nature of the program that's problematic, it's what you're bringing to it. Coach?
Yeah, a lot of people, when they're doing certain programs and whatnot, let's say however many sets there happens to be in it, one of the most common things I probably see is they expect to be able to just keep going through it. They think if they have to rest that they're slacking, but you should have to rest in between your sets because you should be freaking tired.
If you're pushing your body and you understand type 2 muscle fiber and how it dies.
Yeah, so if you're resting 10-15 seconds between your sets,
you're not no way you can do max work capacity.
You're not even close to pushing yourself to where you have to be. So yeah, you can get through one of the bigger programs like your 5-day Met or the 6-day hybrid or whatever. Guys are getting through these types of workouts in 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
It's not possible.
Yeah, if you're doing it at the maximum intensity that you should be doing it, there's just no way. The time just doesn't add up.
I remember the first time I experienced this. I started writing programs. It was in the 80s, and I was at a gym where I would see like 30 clients, and they were just lined up to see me. And I had this program written that I had just finished, and it had 10 sets of 10 squats on the one day. And I had given it to a client while I was seeing other clients, so I was at the gym all day. And it was the type of workout that I was more than happy to be finished with. And so I give him this workout which begins with 10 sets of 10 squats, and he comes back about half an hour later, and I said, oh, you have a question? And he's like, no, I'm done. I said, well, what do you mean you're done? He said, oh, I'm done. Now, there wasn't a bead of sweat on him. He was smiling away. And I remember when I did the program, I was at 5 sets, and I'm looking up from the floor thinking, how am I going to get 5 more sets out of this? And then here was someone else who just, oh, that was easy, like bring it on. Yeah. Not understanding that the intensity, matching your max work capacity with the intensity, what you're capable of doing, will preclude that from ever happening.
Yeah, like if somebody is, like we always talk about how it isn't about how much weight it is, but guess what? It does have some effect. Well, like you want to do 10 sets of 10 squats with body weight? That's probably not going to be that hard.
Exactly.
So you have to make sure if it doesn't feel like work, it isn't work.
It isn't going to work. Right. So a lot of times, we have to smile. I don't know what we're going to call this, Coach 'em Up, but we have to smile when people say, I'm doing the program and it's easy.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as an easy program. I don't care if you're doing 1 set.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as easy because it's what you bring to it. It's not what it spells out for you. Any program is hard or easy based upon a piece of paper it's written on.
Yeah, you're the one that decides whether it's hard enough or not.
And this is a Coach 'em Up.